Hello, and thank you for joining today's presentation. We'll be exploring how Starbucks, a global icon in the coffee industry, responded to major supply chain disruptions, including the COVID-19 pandemic and ongoing climate-related challenges. Starbucks' supply chain is not just a logistical backbone. It's a strategic asset that ensures consistent product quality and customer satisfaction across diverse markets. When the COVID-19 pandemic disrupted global operations, Starbucks responded with agility. They implemented strategic measures such as supplier diversification, inventory adjustments, and technology-driven forecasting to maintain service continuity. But what truly sets Starbucks apart is their deep commitment to sustainability and ethical sourcing. Through programs like coffee and farmer equity, or CAFE practices, and investments in climate resilient coffee, they've built a supply chain that supports both people and the planet. And finally, technology plays a central role in their success. From AI-powered demand forecasting to mobile ordering and eco-friendly coffee processing, Starbucks leverages innovation to enhance resilience and operational excellence. Throughout this presentation, we'll analyze these strategies and explore the lessons they offer for building a future-ready supply chain. Starbucks sources coffee from over 30 countries, ensuring a diverse and quality supply. They control sourcing, roasting, and distribution through a vertically integrated model. They emphasize ethical sourcing and build long-term ethical partnerships with suppliers through programs like CAFE practices, which promote sustainability and fair labor. It also supports farmers with training and resources, as well as fosters inclusivity through its supplier diversity initiatives and strategic alliances, like the Global Coffee Alliance with Nestle. Starbucks also invests heavily in digital tools and supplier relationships. Starbucks leverages advanced technologies like AI-powered inventory systems, mobile apps, and predictive analytics to streamline operations. Tools such as Nomad Go enable real-time inventory tracking with high accuracy, while data-driven platforms help forecast demand and optimize stock levels across thousands of stores. This global reach and integration help maintain quality and sustainability. But as we've seen in recent years, even the most sophisticated supply chains can be tested by global disruptions. During the COVID-19 pandemic and the broader global disruptions that followed, Starbucks faced a series of major supply chain challenges. These included severe logistics delays caused by port congestion and shipping bottlenecks, as well as widespread labor shortages that affected both suppliers and retail operations. Inventory levels became unpredictable due to fluctuating consumer demand. The company also had to manage rising freight and raw material costs, which put pressure on profitability. At the same time, consumer behavior shifted significantly. There was a sharp increase in demand for drive-through services, mobile ordering, and contactless payment options. To respond to these challenges, Starbucks took several strategic actions. They increased buffer stocks of essential products to avoid stockouts and diversified their supplier base to reduce reliance on specific regions. To stabilize costs, they locked in coffee prices for up to 14 months. Artificial intelligence played a key role in helping Starbucks prioritize high-demand items for replenishment, ensuring that stores remained stocked with what customers wanted most. Additionally, the company adapted its store formats to meet evolving customer expectations, introducing curbside pickup and enhancing mobile ordering capabilities. These proactive measures allowed Starbucks to maintain business continuity, meet shifting customer needs, and reinforce its reputation for reliability during a time of global uncertainty.
Climate change represents a growing threat to Starbucks' supply chain, particularly in the coffee-producing regions where rising temperature, unpredictable rainfall, and increased pest infestations are disrupting traditional farming practices. These environmental changes pose risks to the crop yield, quality, and long-term viability of the coffee cultivation. In response, Starbucks has implemented climate adaptation strategies, including development and distribution of climate-resilient coffee tree varietals. The company also operates farmer support centers around the world, offering ergonomic training and tools to help farmers adapt sustainable and climate-smart practices. These efforts are designed to mitigate risks and build resilience across the supply chain, ensuring Starbucks can continue to develop high-quality products in the face of growing climate uncertainty. Starbucks has made sustainability a core part of its supply chain strategy, focusing on ethical sourcing, environmental stewardship, and long-term supplier partnerships. Through its coffee and farmer equity or cafe practices, Starbucks works directly with over 300,000 coffee growers to ensure fair labor, responsible farming, and high-quality production. These standards are aligned with the rigorous ESG or environmental, social, and governance criteria, which suppliers must meet to maintain transparency, ethical conduct, and environmental compliance. The company's environmental responsibility efforts are equally ambitious. Starbucks has committed to cutting its carbon, water, and waste footprints by 50% by 2030. This includes installing over 1,300 eco wet mills that reduce water usage in coffee processing by up to 80%, distributing climate-resilient coffee tree varietals, and restoring at-risk forests in key coffee landscapes. Starbucks also operates 10 farmer support centers globally, providing farmers with precision ergonomy tools and training in sustainable practices. In addition, Starbucks promotes supplier diversity by partnering with minority, women, and veteran-owned businesses. Strategic collaborations like the Global Coffee Alliance with Nestle help expand its reach while maintaining ethical sourcing standards. These initiatives reflect Starbucks' commitment to build a resilient, inclusive, and environmentally responsible supply chain. The COVID-19 pandemic exposed vulnerabilities in the global logistics and supplier dependencies, prompting Starbucks to reevaluate its supply chain structure. To strengthen its operational resilience and improve efficiency, Starbucks undertook a strategic restructuring of its supply chain, organizing it into four categories: plan, source, make, and deliver. This framework allowed the company to streamline processes, clarify responsibilities, and enhance coordination across its global network. By breaking down the supply chain into these distinct functions, Starbucks was able to better forecast demand, manage sourcing risks, optimize production, and ensure timely delivery to its thousands of retail locations. This modular approach also made it easier to identify inefficiencies and implement targeted improvements. A major goal of the transformation was to reduce dependence on third-party logistics providers and eliminate redundancies that had built up over time. Starbucks invested in internal capabilities and digital infrastructure to gain more control over its operations. This shift was driven by proactive leadership and strategic planning, particularly under the guidance of executives like Peter D. Gibbons. Their vision emphasized agility, transparency, and long-term sustainability. As a result, Starbucks achieved significant cost savings and improved operational efficiency, positioning itself to better withstand future disruptions and meet evolving customer expectations.
Technology has been a cornerstone of the supply chain strategy at Starbucks, enabling the company to operate with greater precision, speed, and responsiveness. One of the most impactful innovations is their use of AI powered inventory management systems like Nomad Go, which allows stores to track inventory in real time with up to 99% accuracy. This not only reduces the risk of stockouts, but also improves the speed of accuracy, replenishment, and make sure high demand products are always available. In addition to inventory control, Starbucks leverages AI and predictive analytics to forecast demand across its global network. These tools study customer behavior, seasonal trends, and store level data to help them optimize their delivery schedules and inventory planning. This data driven approach helps Starbucks minimize waste, enhance efficiency, and ensure that stores are stocked according to actual demand. On the customer facing side, mobile ordering and contactless payments have become essential components of Starbucks' digital strategy. Their use of tech offers convenience and safety for customers while also streamlining transactions and reducing wait times. Behind the scenes, digital integration tools empower store managers to handle inventory counts, place orders, and manage daily operations through mobile apps. This level of automation and connectivity enhances agility and supports Starbucks' commitment to delivering a seamless customer experience. All of these strategies reflect more than just a good business, they reflect the core principle of supply chain resilience. Starbucks demonstrated strong contingency planning by increasing buffer stocks, diversifying its supplier base, and locking in coffee prices to protect against supply shocks. Through risk pooling, it reduced dependency on single suppliers and minimized the impact of disruptions in any one region. The company also embraced postponement and flexibility using AI forecasting and operational adjustments to quickly adapt to fluctuating demand. Strengthening visibility through real time tracking and analytics improved their ability to make timely, informed decisions. Finally, Starbucks aligned its operations with the SCORE model, restructuring its process into plan, source, make, deliver to enhance coordination and resilience. Together, these strategies illustrate how theoretical resilience concepts are applied in practice, allowing Starbucks to stay agile and reliable in the face of major global disruptions. In closing, we'd like to highlight the key takeaways from Starbucks' supply chain journey. First, Starbucks exemplifies the importance of proactive supply chain strategies. Rather than reacting passively to challenges like COVID 19, they took decisive action, diversifying suppliers, increasing buffer stocks, and locking in coffee prices. These moves helped them maintain service continuity and customer satisfaction during a volatile period. Second, their investment in technological innovation was crucial. Starbucks leveraged artificial intelligence and analytics to accurately forecast demand and optimize inventory. They also expanded mobile ordering and contactless payments, which not only improved operational efficiency, but also aligned with evolving consumer expectations. Third, Starbucks' commitment to sustainability and ethical sourcing stands out. Through initiatives like Cafe Practices Program, Climate Resilience, Coffee Varieties, and ESG compliance, they've built a supply chain that supports both environmental stewardship and also long term business viability. Finally, their focus on resilience and stockholder engagement, especially with suppliers and farmers, has strengthened their global network. By fostering trust and collaboration, Starbucks has created a supply chain that is not only efficient, but also adaptable and socially responsible. These takeaways offer valuable lessons for any organization navigating today's complex global environment. Starbucks shows us with foresight, innovation, and a commitment to values, it's possible to build a supply chain that thrives even in the face of disruption. In short, Starbucks didn't just weather disruptions, they turned them into opportunities to build a more resilient, sustainable, and future ready supply chain. We'll close with our references to provide further reading and also validity to our case study. Thank you for joining.